See, join data table activity. This join data table activity, it will be behave like a SQL joins. Okay. For example, I have a two tables. So from the by joining the two tables, we can extract the data from the two tables by using the join data table is the activity. In this one, see in both two tables, one common column is necessary. Okay, right now I will show you. For example, I have a one table. So this table contains the three rows. This table contains three rows. Right now, go to the variable panel. See, observe this one. First one is called as var dt1. Okay, observe this one. First table data. So build data table data. It will be stored in var dt1. It is the data table one. Okay, at the same way, observe this one. I want to create one more data table by using that build data table. Build data table is the activity. Drag and drop, drag and drop. Here in the variable panel, I want to create var dt2. It is the second data table. System.data table. See, and var string. Sorry, so already we have string. I want to create one more data table, var dt3. System.data table main scope. Right now, right now, right now, in second build data table activity, I want to create few columns. In both two tables, I have to maintain so one unique column. So that's why SNO integer type. Click on that OK. Yes, address string type. Yes, straight. Click on that OK. Observe this one. So in table 1, we have a student number, student name, and student total. In table 2, Again, student number, student address, and student street. Okay, street. See, in both the two tables, we have a one common column that is called as S number. S number. Right now, observe this. Right now, 101 address KPHP and street is called as road number 1. See, enter 102 Mayapur, road number 5. Okay, road number 5. See, observe this one. In first table contains 3 rows, but second table contains only 2 rows. See, click on that. Okay. The second table data, I want to store it in another data table that is called as var_dt2. That is called as var_dt2. So right now, I want to display this second table also. Right now, I will take that output data table, output, output data table, and message box. var_dt2 and var_string. Okay, see, var_string. See, I have right now I'm displaying that second table data also. See, in both, based on the requirement, I want to join two tables, and in both two tables, whatever that so common rows are there. Okay, so that only I wants to, that means matched rows are there, the matched rows only I wants to retrieve by using join data table is the activity. See, this is based on this join data table activity. I am joining two tables. Based on this join data table activity, I am joining two data tables. Right now, observe this. Join data table is the activity. Drag and drop, drag and drop, go to the properties. In these properties, whatever the tables, if you want to join that table, that means input is called as those tables. I want to join table 1 and table 2. So var_dt1 and var_dt2. I have joined two tables. Okay, and we'll get an output. Output is called as var_dt3. I have joined two data tables, that is called as var_dt1 and var_dt2. After joining two tables, so it will return that output. That output is stored in so another data table that is called as var_dt3. Right now, observe this one. Right now, click on that join wizard. In this join wizard, in both the two tables, the common columns are SNO, SNO, and equals to SNO. Observe this one. Here, column in the first table, in table 1, first column is SNO, and table 2, first column is SNO. So, but in table 1 we have 3 rows, but table 2 having only 2 rows. See, whatever the matched rows are there, that only it will be returns by using that join data table is the activity. Click on that. Okay. Right now, I want to take output data table, and drag that message box, go to the properties and var dt 3. After joining the data, it is stored in data table 3. So that's why var dt 3 and var string. Right now, just I want to display that string. Observe this one. Right now, click here. Sorry, I want to debug this. Click on the debug. See, this is the first table data. It contains the 3 rows. It contains that 3 rows. Click on that OK. See, second table contains only 2 rows. See, in both two tables, whatever that so matched rows only, it will be written it by using that join data table. See, observe this one. Both join both two data tables. So see, observe this one. Here we have only 2 rows. Okay, first table contains the 3 rows. Second table contains the 2 rows. But here the matched rows are only 2 rows. So that's why return that output. Click on that OK. This is called as join data table is the activity. So basically, if you want to join two tables at that time, we have to use this join data table is the activity. Okay, observe this. Another one. Get row item is the activity. Get row item is the activity. See, get row item activity we have to use with for each row activity. See, right now, I want to remove this one. Get row item is the activity. Drag and drop inside that for each activity. Drag and drop inside the for each activity. Observe this one. In the get row item, see, each and every row is from the data table itself. Each and every row is copied into that so current row. So that's why here you have to pass that current row, and then see, I will show you. Go to the properties. Here just pass that current row, and then I want to pass that index. Okay, I want to get the name of the each and every student name from the table itself. So the table, see, student names is in second column. Okay, the second column index is called as 1. So that's why 1. I have given 1, and right now I want to create that output property. The output property is called as control K. This is the string type. Okay, so var string. Observe this. Okay, we have two string variables. I want to remove one. Observe this. The customer names only I want to return it. So by using that, get row item is the activity. Right now, click on that debug. Sorry, unfortunately, I have missed to print that result. Okay, see, drag that message box inside that for each activity after get row item. See, each and every row item is copied into this. Get row item is stored in this output property var string. So that's why pass it var string. Click on the debug.
Sir, screen blank వచ్చింది.
Blank వస్తుందా? Rest of the people, do you have any problem with voice as well as screen? Hello?
No, sir.
No, Kumar. No.
Okay, okay. So Pawan, you have to check your internet. Okay, click on that. Okay. I think 13 rows are there in that. So it will be read that each and every one. From each and every row itself, it is going to return that. So particular row item. So that means, so student names written here. Okay. See, observe this. See, I want to show you remove duplicates is the activity. So remove duplicates. For example, in your data table, it contains that any duplicates are there, duplicate rows are there. That also we can remove by using that remove duplicate is the activity. Okay, right now, remove duplicate rows is the activity. Observe this one. Right now, I want to remove. See, remove this filter data table. I want to take that remove data table. Sorry, remove duplicate rows. Drag and drop. Remove duplicate rows. Right now, go to the properties. Here, simply give that input is called as var dt and then output is called as same var dt. So here we are not implementing that any code. Simply everything they have implemented in this activity. In case if there is any duplicates are there, so in that input data table, that will be removed and then again stored in that same data table. Okay, or you can use that any other data table. Observe this one. Right now, click on that debug. In my Excel, I have 13 rows. Okay, see, observe this one here. There is no duplicate rows. There is no duplicate rows. Click on that. Okay, see, as usual, there is no difference. So before remove duplicating and then after remove duplicating. So there is no difference. Right now, I will show you. So I will go to my Excel file. So I will go to my Excel file. See, I want to repeat these rows. See, observe this one. Control C and Control V. Save. Right now, this table contains that in this Excel we have a duplicate rows. Right now, observe this one. Click on the debug. From source itself, we have just whatever the data is there. The data is stored in this data table. Okay, it contains overall 18 rows. Okay, but it contains a duplicate rows. Okay, so once if you execute this, if the remove duplicates activity is executed, whatever the duplicate rows are there, that will be removed from the data table. Click on that. So remove the duplicate rows. So it removed the duplicate rows from data table itself, but not from Excel. Okay, remind it. See, right now, just I want to remove the duplicate rows. Our explanation purpose only, I have added these rows. Okay, observe this one. I want to explain one more activity that is called as clear data table is the activity. Clear data table activity. Observe this one. I want to remove this. Remove duplicate rows activity. Clear data table is the activity. See, observe this one. See, already, so just I have read the data from Excel. That data already stored in data table. Okay. So the data table so already contains the data, but based on the requirement, I want to remove the data from the data table, and the same data table I want to use it for some other purpose. At that time, if you want to use it for some other purpose, first of all, you have to clear the data from the data table itself. That means the we want to keep it that structure, but so removing the data from the data table itself. At that time, just we have to use that activity is called as clear data table is the activity. So click here, go to the properties, go to the properties, and then here var dt is the data table. Okay, see var dt is the data table. Right now, click on that debug. Right now, it is removing the data from data table itself, not from Excel. Right now, my data table contains 13 rows. Right now, after executing the clear data table activity, so it will be remove that data from that. See, student number, student name, student data, student total. There is no data here. Okay, click on that. Okay. Do you have any doubts here? Okay, these are all. See, these are the all are data table related activities. So you people see, we are using the so these activities in our process implementation. Okay, and see in data tables. So recently they have added one more activity, update row item. This is also more useful. Till now, I didn't try this one. So very recently, so in 2021, recent update. So updated version only came. So you people try to practice, try, try to use this one. So or else within 1 or 2 days, I will show you again this update uh, row item. Okay. See, do you have any doubts here?
Hello, sir.
Yes, here.
Sir, I have one query. Suppose if I want to perform a joint query on two Excel sheets, then it is mandatory to install SQL in machine.
Please come again.
Suppose I want to perform join in two Excel sheets.
This time no need of that. Okay, no need of SQL server. Okay, so first of all, those two Excel data just you have to store it in two different data tables and then join with by using join data table is the activity. Okay,
Okay, sir.
right. Till now we have um, see, logically, we have done many use cases and then we didn't interact with that. So, any UI, okay, we have interacted with application. So, we have interacted with whatever that Excel application. Okay, by using that file related activities, we have created the files. But right now, I want to introduce that UI. Okay, see, based on the requirement, see, I have a one web page or desktop application or Citrix application. So see, one application already open. From that open application itself, so if you want, I wants to extract the data or update the data. Okay, get the data from that application and update the data in that application based on the requirement at that time. So we have to interact with that UI. So that UI, it may be that desktop application, web application, and Citrix application. So right now, so I want to explain that screen scraping and data scraping. Okay, see, screen scraping and data scraping. Observe this. Click on that open an application. See, remove this flowchart. Before going to that, just we are automating different kinds of applications. One is called as desktop applications. Another one is called as web applications. Another one is called as Citrix applications. Okay, we are automating the different kinds of applications. So what exactly the desktop application? See, observe this one. Here we have a simple school management system with a simple application here. Just I want to click on this one and then update the data and close that application. Okay. So right now, see, this application is depends on that only the local machine. So to work with this application, no need of internet support. Okay. So completely just already this setup file we have installed and then simply we have opened that application, updating the data. So in this forms, okay, this is the simple form. Okay, once the application is running in in your local machine, see, once the application is running in your local machine, so that is called as desktop application. Okay, so that may see, observe this. If the application running in local machine, that is application. Okay, okay. See, if any application is running throughout the internet, so by using that web browser, that is called as web application. If the application is running with that any, that means with the help of internet with that browser, such kind of application is called as web applications. For example, I want to open this one. So simply just I want to just this is the one website. In this one that is having that form, just I want to update the data. See, this application opened with the help of so web browser. Okay, it may be that internet explorer, it may be that chrome, it may be the firefox, and it may be that microsoft edge. Okay, anyone, if the application is so running with running throughout the internet with that web browser, such kind of application is called as web application. Okay, such kind of application is called as web application. Okay, see another one. If any application is running with a remote desktop, okay, for example, so if all of you know about that, so any desk, okay, we are connecting with two different laptops, okay, so we are accessing data from one laptop to another laptop, or that means we are working with that another laptop, okay. See, that means Citrix is the one of the application by using that. So if you are connecting to that another laptop and then working on that, such kind of applications is called as so Citrix applications. By using that RP, that means by using that UiPath, we can automate different kinds of applications. It may be that desktop application, it may be the web application, it may be the Citrix application. If you go to the desktop application, see, we know about the Java and .NET. Okay, Java and .NET. And so it may be, see, that application, whatever the desktop application is there, that application may be developed with, so that application may be developed with .NET technology or else Java technology. But so we have, see, so whatever that technology they have used, but that application is installed in your local machine. So without using that internet, so just we are interacting with that application. So that's why this is called as a desktop applications. Okay. See, and then go to that web application. That web application may be implemented with so ASP. Okay. active server page, and then JSP, Java servlet pages, and then JSP and PHP. Okay, with different technologies, they may be developed that websites. Okay, so it includes that HTML. Okay, see, such kind of applications is called as a web applications. Those applications run so with the help of internet, throughout the internet only we can able to use that applications. Okay, and someone developed that one application, so that application is running in his laptop. So but so I wants to work with that with, with that application. This time I will connect, so by using that VMware or Windows remote desk. Observe this one. See, Windows Windows remote desk. See, this is the Windows remote desktop. Okay, and VMware or Citrix or any other application. By using that application, if you are connected with that another desktop or laptop, and then so working on that one at that time, such kind of applications will be go to that. Such kind of applications will be go to that remote desktop applications. Those are based on that application. Then if it is connected with the Citrix, that is called as a Citrix application, or else rest of one that is called as a remote desktop application. This time the application is running in that remote desktop. This point you have to remind it. Okay, what exactly the desktop application, what exactly the web application, what exactly the Citrix application. We have to remind this one. Right now, observe this one. So I want to extract data from one web application itself. Right now, observe this. I want to open this website that is called as Yellow Pages script. This is the simple website. See, already I have opened this website. Okay. From this website itself, I want to extract this data. See, observe this one. I want to extract this data. Basically, it is the web application. So from this open application itself, I want to extract this data. So this time we have to use that scrapping. So this is called as a scrapping. There are two scrappings. There are two there are two types of scrappings are there. One is called as screen scrapping. Another one is called as data scrapping. See, observe this one. First of all, screen scrapping. From open application itself, if he wants to extract unstructured data, unstructured data in the sense, unstructured data in the sense, it may be the paragraph, it may be the paragraph, it may be the sentence, it may be the simple word, it may be the simple word. Okay, simple word. So I want to extract such kind of data. So from any open application in the sense, so observe this one. Already I told you. So it may be the desktop, it may be the web, it may be the Citrix. Okay, any one of the open application itself. If he wants to extract unstructured data, if he wants to extract unstructured data, at that time we can use that, we have to use that screen scrapping. Okay, in case in that open application, if it contains a table type of data, that is called as so structured data. So structured data can be extracted by using that data scrapping. See, we are extracting two types of data. It may be that unstructured data, it may be that structured data. Unstructured data in the sense, it may be the paragraph, a sentence, a word that we can extract by using screen scraping, Okay, if it is the table type of data in that application, so we can use that data scraping. Okay, observe this one. Right now, right now, right now, in my desktop, already I have opened one web application. Okay, already I have opened one web application. From this web application itself, I want to extract this paragraph by using screen scraping because that is the unstructured data. Observe this. Before going to that, just a minute, I want to stop the screen. Okay, so see, observe this one. See, right now, this is the web application. This web application I have opened with, that means this website I have opened with Chrome browser. Okay, I have opened with Chrome browser. Observe this one. So you may be open this web application by using Internet Explorer or Chrome or Firefox, anyone. Right now I have opened with Chrome. See, I will try to extract the data from that web page itself. Observe this one. So click on that screen scraping. After click on that screen scraping, if I move my cursor here, it is highlighting that entire the screen. It is highlighting that entire the screen. Okay. Observe this. So if you want to come back, just press that escape button. Just I want to open this, just copy this URL. Just I want to open this Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer. See, observe this one. Same screen scraping. Go to my studio. Click on that screen scraping. Okay, right now, if I move my cursor here, if I move my cursor on this text, it is highlighting the text. That means our UiPath Studio, it is communicating with that browser. Okay, there is no issue. But so right now I want to come back. I want to press that escape. See, if I use that Chrome browser, the text not highlighted. But if I use that Internet Explorer, the text individually highlighted. So that means here our UiPath directly supports Internet Explorer. By default, it supports Internet Explorer, but it never support other browsers, either Edge, Microsoft, that means Microsoft Edge, Firefox, and Chrome. Any other browser, it never support it. Observe this one. So if you want to use that any other browsers, if you want to use that any other browsers, at that time you must be install UiPath extension to this browser. So if you have added that extension, so automatically so it will be supports the other browsers. Right now observe this. Click here, go to the studio. How can you install that extension? Observe this one. See, go to that home, go to that home, click on the tools, here extensions. Chrome, if you want to use that Chrome, use that Chrome extension. Click on that Chrome. If you want to use that Firefox, use that Firefox. If you want to use that Microsoft Edge, you can click on that Microsoft Edge. So if you are using that any Citrix, then use that Citrix remote desktop. Okay, so like several extensions are there, but right now I'm using that web application, so that's why I want to add. So I want to add Chrome extension. So sorry, I want to add UiPath extension to that Chrome. So this time click on that Chrome. If you want to continue installing that UiPath extension for Chrome, please close all of your Chrome processes, then only click on that OK. So that's why observe this one. Already I have opened this Chrome, I have closed it. Right now there is no Chrome browsers right now. Click on that OK. Click on that OK. Right now come back, come back again. Minimize this one. I want to open this Chrome browser. Once if you open this Chrome browser, one pop-up came. Okay, this is called as a one pop-up. Then you have to click on that enable extension. Enable extension. See, already extension enabled. Right now I want to open this Yellow Pages website. Okay, see, I will scroll this one. See, right now click on that screen scrapping. So after click on that screen scrapping, if I move my cursor, so it is highlighting the text. Okay, so right now my UiPath Studio is communicating with so Chrome also, Chrome browser also. So that's why right now I want to extract this paragraph. So simply scrap this one. Just simply scrap this part of the text and leave that mouse, and automatically the text extracted. Okay, Yellow Pages script, whatever the text is selected, that is extracted. Here we have a three methods, screen scrapping methods. This is called as full text, this is called as native, and OCR. Okay, see, full text in the sense, in the open web page, if you have any hidden text is there, the visible text and then hidden text also, it can extract by using full text. In case if it is the native and OCR, both are, if there is any visible text is there, that text only it will be extracted. Observe this one. Right now, see, by default full text is selected. See, full text and native faster performance, but OCR performance is slow. Click on that OCR. See, in this OCR, just I want to select that. So Tesseract OCR, there is have in that Microsoft OCR, there is a Tesseract OCR, UiPath Screen OCR. So and 2021 itself added. I think 2020 ending itself added that UiPath Screen OCR. So any one of the method. So these are called as screen scraping methods. These are called as screen scraping methods. Based on your requirement, you can use that full text, native, and OCR. OCR in the sense optical character recognition. Okay, optical character recognition. Select that one and refresh it. Okay. See, OCR performance is slow compared to that full text and native. Full text and native. Observe this one. Here, observe this one. Here we have a scaling and then invert. Scaling in the sense, for example, I have a one image. Okay. In that image, I have a very smaller text. I have a very smaller text. So if I want to extract the data from that image itself, at that time we can increase the scaling value. The scaling value we can able to increase it from 2 to 10. So 10 is the highest, 2 is the lowest one. So that means, so once if you increase the scaling value, so automatically it will be expand that image, and then from the source itself it will be extract that text from that image itself. So that's why we are using that scaling. And invert, for example, I have a one scan copy. Okay, scan copy. So sometimes those copies will not get scanned properly. At that time, it is very light. So at that time, the see background color, that scan copy. So background color and then foreground text. So both two colors are similar. At that time, from that source itself, if you want to extract the data, use that. Enable this invert this checkbox. Okay, so right now finally click on that finish. Right click, set as start node. Observe this one. See, this time click on that get OCR text, go to the properties. See, I have extracted that text from that web page itself. That is called as only, see, unstructured data. That is the unstructured data. So that's why it returns that output is called as text. That means it is called as a string. I want to display it whether it is successfully extracted the text or not. Message box, drag and drop. Okay. Observe this one. See what exactly the text data variable type section home page. Okay, observe this. Click here, run this file. In this UI automation, first of all, in the background, the application must be opened. Okay, without that, there is no possibility to extracting. See, open page itself, I have extracted the data. So that data I have displayed in that message box. Okay, see, click on that. Okay, right now I have extracted only unstructured data, so that's why the data is returned into that string type. So what are the interview questions also, that I will explain it tomorrow. And so you people try to practice this one.